Minneapolis. It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Minnesota Vikings taking on the Tennessee Titans.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at US Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really... The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Back in the NFL for the first time since 2016, it's Colin Kaepernick.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the
first carry now, this is Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That's good.
A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
At the 46.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
It's a loss of 1.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field. I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter back deep. And this one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So here are the Titans backed up to start this drive. They'll be led out by a man back from an elbow injury that sidelined him for the majority of 2019. At 38 years of age, it's Ben Roethlisberger.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Pass complete to Demarcus Robinson. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
He was brought down by John Simon. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Logan Ryan.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. And they've got the hookup. This is Olsen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. 12 yards there and a first down.
3-yard line.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And this is caught by Watkins.
Kaepernick's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
At the Titans' 28-yard.
Now Kaepernick again. That is incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The 8-yard line.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 10.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
It's a gain
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now on 2nd and 13. Roethlisberger. And this one complete to Smith. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
A loss of 4 yards.
I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball in the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down the pass rush and make things easier on their offensive line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And he stopped immediately there. Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
The first quarter with no score.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And it's caught here, Amendola. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Carry on Johnson, the ball carrier.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Minnesota Vikings.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
The 11-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's polished off by a Viking score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans now just about ready to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Ben Gideon in on the stop.
1-yard gain. Brings up
on 2nd and 9. Roethlisberger. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming in.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He completes it to Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
He is good. Makes the score Vikings 7, Titans 3.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And what we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
It's up 2nd and 4.
Kaepernick to throw on second down. And Olsen over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Logan Ryan.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. There he goes, right side. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick 6. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Complete to Sammy Watkins.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Complete to Hilton. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Vikings, first down.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. But it'll be second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air on second down. It's Kaepernick. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Kaepernick now on first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. That one goes for 24 yards.
Vikings.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Danny Amendola there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And that makes it 14-10. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Carter on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Roethlisberger. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Uchenna and Rosu got the sack there.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. The Raiders are out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position,
That'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up on the count will be Coleman. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Ben Gideon came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger. Jones has it. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man is Michael Thomas.
Roethlisberger's pass complete to Michael Thomas.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Completion here to Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Out of bounds.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
2nd and 5.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
To George Kittle.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
This complete to Jones. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defense is worried that whenever any...
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
Roethlisberger's sacked.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will do it for this 1st half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth 1st half. Who can put it together in the 2nd half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. He finds Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Tennessee.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
from the 45 on 2nd down. Roethlisberger connects with Kittle underneath.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. A gain of 22.
1st down, Titans.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
9-yard line.
A give to Jones. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Now Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
23-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter.
14.
So it's his 3rd field goal now in the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Vikings.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Kaepernick now to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. DJ Reader, able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Going deep here for Watkins. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Trying to go back to Watkins. Third down here. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Madden. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league...
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Demarcus Robinson there to make the grab. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of
Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because
caught out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
A fumble on the play.
These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
1st and 10.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
again, it's Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Johnson on the
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
2 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point up and good by Suckham. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And the Titans first down.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Jones, the ball carrier. The tackle by Kenny Vaccaro. 8 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Jones, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Thomas.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On the delay, Jones. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Robinson's got it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the
on first down. Kaepernick. Johnson's got it complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Here comes Carter. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. That's complete to Robinson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. The give is to Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Tackle made.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And
from the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a dump off here complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Titans.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And this one complete to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And the Titans 1st down.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. Able to hit his target, Claypool. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Complete to Georgia.
The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns, running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
Prater on to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind, it's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, The quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jaron Reed busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to let it fly. And he backs it away and it throws down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. Now Jones. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, it's Jones. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That keeps the score Titans 30, Vikings 21.
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 9, 53 ticks to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And that miss should just about right a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jaron Reed in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now a desperation throw, and that's caught inside the 30. They're down, but now before getting this inside the 30. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Titans, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.